What up, everybody? West Coast Fred, I'm back. Thank you to my two new subscribers. I don't post a lot on here, but I said I'd be coming back, so I will do my best to try to bang out a video maybe at least once a week. But today I wanted to talk about black people who are in the LGBT community. Black gay males, studs, queers, bottom, top, all y'all. Trans, no maps. No, not you, not you. But the thing is, I remember having a conversation a couple of days ago on a radio show that I really don't go on that much. I guess I'm coming back because I don't know. We all tend to do that. It would be on TRS, Talk Real Solutions. Now, I'm not going to badmouth Talk Real Solutions. I'm just going to talk about, because I ain't really talk to him like that. But I'm going to talk about what was said in a conversation a couple days ago, probably like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was basically about black men. This black man, don't know his name, but he said he does not want trans, gay, queer folk in our community. Okay. Now, let's pose the question. I have a slowly growing Twitter following. And some of these people I follow, they are gay or trans or a black feminist. And what I find, the only issue I have with is with black feminists and those types is the fact that I'm gonna be held to a standard, and so are you. If it's not talking about black things and black people, it don't need to be talked about because it's not our problem, right? It's really, we're really trying to up our community by having a positive, first out, trying to have a positive conversation. Secondly, I find that when I look online and, mainly really on the social media, gay people, black trans people, there seems to be a push that some of them seem more concerned about how favorably that the black community accepts their sexuality or their gender identity or them being pansexual or whatever. Some, I would say, they have a voice, I feel, but I feel like they're willing to put that more of an issue and make black people accept that versus them being more worried about white people calling the cops on black kids or Asian men beating up black women in the hair salons, or black men who are abandoning their biracial children. Shit like that. That's a little bit more important than how someone then it's a little bit more important concerning to black people's concerns versus how favorably people respond favorably to your sexuality or your gender identity. And when I bring this, I whenever I say it, I get pushback a little bit. It's kind of like it's kind of this. Oh come on, just accept it. Come on, just it's I get this energy. I feel like, come on, accept it. It seems as though that, especially on my black trans queer people out here, pansexuals, maps need not apply. Look it up. It seems as that some of them seem more interested in that. I don't hear them whenever I do look at their web pages. I don't hear them talk about the black family or black children or black people in general. With me as a straight black man, I'm expected to care about these. I'm expected to say these things. If I'm talking about them, I better bring up black children. I better bring up black men. I better bring up black women. I better bring up this. But them, it's like, well, I have a feeling that some of them hate heterosexuality, but they are the products of heterosexuality. Doesn't matter if you're trans, gay, whatever. 2 dicks, 1 dick, no dick. 8 vagina, no. All of them are products of heterosexuality. So I feel that in some ways, if you ask me, it seems like it's a conflict of interest to try to push black people accepting homosexuality and transsexuality, because there's this one thing. You're trying to put something, see, black females and men dynamic, it's already gone to shit. People already know that. Now, if one person out there, or really many people, is going to talk about it, then they have to talk about having a heterosexual man, a heterosexual female, and making babies and children. I feel it's a conflict of their interests, really. And I would say to us cisgendered people, or straight people who don't, I'm a cishet, I guess this is what they call me. It's a conflict of interest, because I feel it's because there is, okay, this person is, let's say this person is gay. He's a man. Is it really benefit him to encourage straight men to stay straight and go after females? I don't see that really benefiting a gay man. It benefits him more to try to convince straight men to turn gay or bi. So, or at least straight black men to be, at least respond favorably to it. It would suit him more to have that. Now, I think about it. It would suit a gay female more to have women be open to her sexuality, to respond to that favorably, because that's what we're trying to push. Everyone else agenda, right? It's a conflict of interest to, I feel it's a kind of interest, like, okay, if I'm gay and I'm trying to get black people, two heterosexual black people together, where does that leave me? Right? Where does it leave? If I'm gay, where does that leave me? If I'm trans, if I'm a transgender man, how does it help me as an individual if I'm not trying to say gender's fluid? It's okay, you could be a man, you could be a female if you're born with a penis. That doesn't really fit in. I see those two total heterosexual, two total dynamics. I feel like it's two polar opposites. It's like you're a Republican, but you're pushing ideas that's more for a liberal. You work for Walmart, but you're pushing ideas and values that came from Target. And I feel like that's something that they don't want to hear sometimes. Whenever a few times I bring it up, I feel like that's what straight people and gay people and trans people don't want to hear, those things. But it's like, well, I look at it from this standpoint. What is it how does black people in the LGBT community, what can they contribute to fix and mend the relationship between a black man and black woman? And I don't see that. I don't understand, how can that fix the black family? How can they fit the black family as far as man, woman, child, daughter, son? How do you fit that? How can one's gender identity or sexuality contribute to mending this? And I just don't see it happening. I don't. That's a heterosexual relationship, a cisgendered heterosexual relationship. If straight people are not interested in being bisexual, and if males and females are not interested in identifying with the opposite gender identity, then that kind of leaves them at a disadvantage if no one is interested in only having sex with the opposite gender, or identifying with the gender identity you're born with, your sex. And this is the problem. I think that they're people, they're black, they shit breathe like you. They're born because of what they identify, what they like. They're black. At the end of the day, they're I feel like black people can be hypocrites, as far as we want them to be black when talking about our issues, but any other time they're not black. They're black when they're black when they're being discriminated. They were so quick to mention how black they are once they've abandoned us and denied us, but once we want them to come into our midst and our, then it's like, oh, they're gay, they're not black, they're not wanted here. So I feel black. I feel black people are hypocrites in that, but I see the other end where the push, it's a understandable pushback against the black LGBT community. I do, I understand, because it's like, well, what can we do with this? Well, how's this help black society? You know, but uh, that's all I got. And I'm probably going to say the same thing on Killmonger Avenue. Oh yeah. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on, Killmonger Avenue. If you want to find me on Twitter, type in West Coast Fred, or look at the asterisk sign and put at purge underscore city, purge city, and you'll find me. And I'm looking down like this, and it's West Coast Fred. But that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys in the next video.